So hello friends, the topic for today's video is schemas and instances. So in this video you will get to know about schemas and instances in detail. Moreover that I have an example for you guys written in my notes which will be helpful for you to relate and understand this topic in depth. So let's quickly get into my notes. And schema. So let's first understand what is schema. In simple words, we can understand schema is the design of database. Now, this schema is being divided into three types, or we can say there are three types of schema. Which are they? They are, first one is physical schema, second is the logical schema, and third is the view schema. Now, let's understand all these three schemas in detail. Okay. So, this is what I have written over here. Schema, design of database is called schema. There are three types of schema. First is physical schema, second is logical, and third is the view schema. So let's see what is physical schema. So I have written over here the design of database as at its physical level is called physical schema. Now this might be confusing for you, but I will explain you. Like if you want to store some data, so where you will store that data? On some memory location. Okay, so that memory location is being decided on this physical level of the schema of the database. So this is what a physical schema means. Okay, the second one is the logical schema. At this level, data can be described as certain types of data records which get stored in a data structure. Now we can take an example that there is a table of student. Now the student can have attributes like roll number and name. Now the roll number should be a data of data type integer. So this is being defined in this logical schema. Okay, or we can say the type of data is being decided in this logical schema. The third is the view level schema. This is nothing but how the database interacts with the end user of your application is being decided in this level of schema, which is view schema. Okay, now I have an example written over here for you, which is we have to create a database schema for a student. So now if we are creating a schema of a database for a student, what attributes will this student have? This student will have attributes such as roll number, name, and address. Okay, so now at physical level we will decide that where this roll number, name, and address will be stored at what memory location. Okay, so this is a simple diagram which I have made of this schema, which you have to write the name of the table on the top of the schema, and this is the attributes, which are roll number, name, and address. Okay. Now the second level will come on the second level, which is logical level. Now for logical level schema, we will decide what is the data type of this attributes. Now for roll number, as you all know, the roll number is integer, so the data type of roll number is integer. For name it is character, and for address we can also select character. So this is what we decide at logical level. Then the third level is very simple, which is the view level, which is the interaction of database from the end user. Okay, so this was all about schemas and its types. Now let us discuss what are instances. The data stored in database at a particular moment of time is called instance of the database. Now we can take an example that here we are having a table of student. Okay, now let's say today there are 50 students. There are 50 students in this database, or we can say in this table. So the instance of this database, or we can say table, will be 50. But tomorrow I will be adding 10 more students to this table. So tomorrow the instance of this database, or we can say this table, will be 60, because the total number of records stored in this table are 60. Okay, so this is what I have written in my notes. Database schema defines the variable declaration in the table. What are variables? This roll number, name and address are all the variables. So database schema defines the variable declaration in the table that belongs to a particular database. Okay, which belongs to a particular database. So we can say this student table can belong to a database. To a database of a university. Okay, the value of these variables at a moment of time is called instance of that database. Okay, so if the table is having 100 records, so the value of instance will also be equals to 100. If it is having 50 records, the value of instance will be 50. Okay, so this was all for this video. Hope you guys have understand schemas and instances very well. So if you found this video helpful, please share it with your friends. This motivates me a lot for creating more such video for you guys. Okay, so till then, keep learning, keep exploring. Thank you.